Peace, and blessings. Coming to you live from gorgeous Prince George's. This is another episode of Can We Be Fragrant? And
It's already been so much conversation.
you all don't understand. To the audience, y'all don't understand what I've been subjected to since
greatness.
These three have walked in here today. I mean,
you asked for it.
Greatness.
I didn't.
You did
I
ask
didn't.
for it.
Like I thought. Shout out to Tam and Rita. I thought that episode was a lot. These here have been just a big bowl of wrong. Okay,
Wrong. I don't know that. That's not the word that I would.
That's not what I would call it.
What would you? You know what? Everybody, pause. What would you call this? Headshot galore.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
The cameras are on.
So,
So
on the left we have Dr. Deandra, who literally had her hair covering her face like this, ready to go on camera, hiding herself from the world.
she is a professional. Okay.
I'm a professional headshot taker.
Yes.
Don't look at me.
She gets new headshot photos taken weekly.
I do not. 2019 was the last one.
All right, do we want to go around and say the last time we all got
When was the last time you got a professional headshot photo?
I don't know.
The headshots
all
that I know about.
I thought 2019 was the OnlyFans price point.
Oh.
Whoa.
Nigel, I said hold. I said pause. I said hold before we start.
They both wearing red, so they both see. They both bulls going through each other at this point.
She said she ain't like Libras already, so I felt
I
some type
did
of way.
not say I did not like Libra.
So what did you say?
I said, "Oh, you're a Libra."
Oh.
No.
Nigga.
She said she didn't like you.
No,
Just like you said,
Oh.
I'm disrespecting
For
you.
Yeah, you've been disrespecting me the entire time.
Just like I said, make me a drink, and I made y'all a drink, and y'all was like, okay.
You didn't make a drink. Adding juice to tequila,
Fair.
orange juice, is
Fair.
not making
To
a
my
drink.
defense.
And I had to tell you to put some grenadine in it.
First of all, to my
So
defense,
I need you to
I had
level up.
I had already poured 3/4 of the cup of tequila, and then y'all came through adding some extra shit.
When
so
you
I had to make do with y'all choices.
No. You said, do you want
All
me
right.
to make you a
I have to take a pause from my friend here because I know he buys liquor. Did you hear he said he poured 3/4 cup of tequila? This is why you don't keep liquor in your house. I need you to know
watched
that.
Nigel literally pour y'all stuff to the rim.
I need you to know this.
That's an obnoxious amount, an absurd amount of liquor to pour into
I literally asked, I was like, do you want us?
people's cup, knowing that they supposed to be somewhere after this.
Kareem. I need you to know this is why a Kirkland's bottle of liquor don't last here.
First of all,
I have to buy a pint because I feel like people will respect
You know
it more.
what?
But when
That
it's
is
when
so
it's a large
true.
bottle, they're like,
They think it's a
The
lot.
disrespect?
I agree. I do agree with that. Like, people think it's a lot until there's a lot left. So if you get smaller, they're less likely to
You know
take
why?
it. They'll
Nobody's
probably do
buying a damn
shots.
you know why I pour that way? I'll tell you a real reason. Because when I have something at my house, my house gets drained.
have you ever been
every-
invited to something?
I have not.
I haven't been invited.
Don't worry. The next one, you'll be invited. Everybody invited to my house. next
Before I
time.
leave town,
When do you leave town? First of all.
September 1st.
Oh yeah, you'll be there. All right, cool. You'll be there. You know what I'm saying? Look, this.
Hold on, can we
Can we get started?
We got sidetracked.
We were
This
talking
is a
about
different show today. This is drink with friends.
this is can we be anywhere and everywhere?
Yep.
So we were introducing Dr. Deandra over here.
If you do not,
Can he do the intro?
And
You gotta zip it.
whom I met in September last year.
yeah, it's been a year.
At the doctor's office.
Ooh,
Getting a headshot.
Whoa.
Oh my God!
Back to what I was saying. So we went to St. Martin.
Yes,
for
we did.
Dominique's birthday.
For Dominique, for my girl's birthday.
Which was a good time.
It was a good time.
And you've been supportive ever since. A very nice, positive person. Tell us about yourself.
Yeah, so I am Dr. D. I have a PhD in engineering, industrial and systems engineering, with a focus on human-computer interaction.
Mm-hmm.
I just accepted a job at, so I'll be there, being their head of community insights and learning.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Y'all better put some respect on my girl's name.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm based in Austin, Texas. But I'm from the area. So I went to school without walls. So that leads me to how I know Dominique. Dominique and I had a mutual friend, Africa Smith. She went to school without walls with me. That was my girl. And so we met. Dominique and I met. And we all used to go to base parties. I'm a Bowling Air Force Base military brat. And so that's how we all hung out. And Dominique, we were catching up. And she said my birthday. And I'm going to St. Martin. And that's how we ended there.
Yeah. It's funny because although I met you through Africa, you and I became really close.
We're really close.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Africa together?
No.
Oh, okay.
But we're about to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're about
We
to
had
do
to
that
South
in
Africa at the
South
end of the year.
Hey.
When? When y'all going?
Going for New
New
Year's.
Year's.
Going to
You wanna
end
come?
up in Cape Town.
Send me that.
You're not invited.
I don't even know if she finished. Did you want to come? You're not invited.
yeah.
It kind of all mixed together.
She set you up perfectly
It
for
was
that.
like, as soon as she saw a little bit of interest, no, and we're gonna shut that down. So that's how that worked out.
Noted.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, Africa.
Yeah, that's what brought us together. But I had the pleasure of meeting Kareem, and he introduced me to this Can't We Be Fragrance, and since then I've been all in it. I've been like promoting, and I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
And heavily promoting it in
Heavily
Austin.
promoting.
Like,
Oh yeah, I got some Austin people. They ready for me.
Okay.
yeah. So
And
we're
the
trying
great, and the great words of my father, whom I just chopped liver. On the slab.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
So we're trying to get y'all to come out at the end of September. We'll be out there. But like there are really some people who have been watching it and want to be a part of it. I don't know if y'all want to try to take us on a road or try to figure that out.
I'm always for it.
All right.
Go ahead, Nigel. Tell us about yourself.
I have been enjoying myself lately. Just been enjoying this venture of fragrances.
Like Metro Bar, enjoying yourself.
What level is that? What level are we on?
Such a hate. Such a hate.
Is this the first Friday of enjoyment or?
I've been venturing on this fragrance journey of mine, and I've been enjoying it. And lately, I've been finding myself in a competitive nature with my co-host or with the host.
Damn, Kareem.
There's no competition, Kareem. Don't worry.
It's really not.
You're right.
LeBron and Bronny. We've had this discussion already.
Okay, well,
Agreed.
Look, this guy doesn't even have a top to his box.
I used to like you because I thought we were bonding.
We're not in competition.
We're not in competition.
yeah, I don't know. The hate I've received over the past several months.
Not from who?
From
Who?
She one of your biggest supporters.
no, not from you. You are. You know what, Dominic? You have been a blessing in disguise.
Oh.
Because when I very first came on the podcast, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. And who was on the podcast? You.
Me.
You know, one of my first favorite little intros and memes that went around of me on a podcast came from you. Because I was on Demon Time. From one of the things I said, I was in a red hoodie and everything.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things. You know, I've been waiting to get back on with you. Because you know what? I personally like you. I got drunk at your house. In fact, when he speaks Metro Bar, what happened after Metro Bar? I was
We
drunk.
all ended up back up at my house.
Yes. I was drunk as hell,
But I made you all a sandwich.
and that was the best
It was a
sandwich.
good sandwich, though.
And then dropped me,
That's
and
one
then
thing she
he
can't
dropped
do.
me off on my doorstep, get in the house on your own. You pushed me out of the car. That's the type of friend he is.
But he brought you back to the neighborhood, though.
He did.
I mean, the neighborhood, Keith, the neighborhood, not the doorstep, the neighborhood. No,
Hey.
but I've just been focusing on just my journey and enjoying this, and I've been enjoying the multiple new guests we're having. Dr. D over here, of course. You know, I'm enjoying the company. You know,
And
what I'm
it's
saying?
D, like D-E-E, not just a big D. I just want to clear that up.
Not D how she holds the mic. How did you find your way in? But mind them. How did you find your way into that industry?
In that industry, so I love creatives. I'm a creative. I'm a designer as well. So I do UX design and things of that nature. But I have been at South by Southwest. I did a talk on product equity, talking about how we can make products more equitable and inclusive. And one of the people who was on the panel was, and so when this role opened up, he was like, hey, here's the role. Here we are. But I love creatives. I support creatives on a whole nother level. I have something on the side that I didn't mention. I do something in Austin called Smoke and Mic Night, which allows for all the different artists, musicians, poets, comedians, all of them, singers, to come in and embrace the cannabis culture while sharing their talents and supporting them. So I'm all about creatives. And so Adobe's whole mission about creativity for all is what drew me in. And that's why I'm excited about being a part of there.
And what's the name of the event?
Smoking Mic Night.
Smoking Mic Night. Okay.
Could we come there and just...
Yeah, absolutely.
I just want to come enjoy and spread the love.
Yeah.
So before you started diving into the questions, we were kind of introducing people, and you skipped over this one.
I didn't skip. No, I didn't want to skip. I just had it was a question.
It was on your mind. You had to get it off before you forgot it.
Yeah.
It was just them two.
Yeah.
So we're just here.
Yeah.
We're just here.
Never mind. Never mind.
We don't have one red.
Yeah,
We have to wear blending in. So
You have red lipstick on.
This is good.
You have red lipstick
this
on.
is actually orange. This is called Lady Danger.
And this is not red.
That's coral.
Yeah.
It's in a reddish family.
I mean, your lipstick and her shirt kind of match though. But.
So I am Damalie. Yeah, I'm not here for work, so I won't go into that. But I'm trying to think. So I'm going to go this way. So Nigel, yes, I think I was literally telling Kareem before we started that the last time I did the podcast was the first time that I met you. And I was just like, oh, he is hilarious. Yes. And the fact that you left early because you had a date, which made demon time all the worse. It was like we were talking about demon time, and then he was like, "And my time is up," and got up and walked out on us.
That's what I did.
I want to know how that date went.
So if you watch the episode, look.
It starts off with 4, and then it was 3.
4 of us, and then it's 3.
That's not how it went.
It's literally how it went.
That's not how it went.
That's how it went. He literally hit us with the coach and was like, all right, I got a date, and walked out. Like,
at least you named my fragrance. I appreciate my fragrance.
And left the bottle.
No lies being told.
Left the bottle. It was like, I gotta go. She outside. Like,
that's not what I said.
Damn, she can't even pick him up.
No.
I mean, but sometimes when you just keep going.
I don't even know. Was that free balling it? What was that? I don't know.
I'm just joking.
Okay, I don't know what that was given.
I'm just joking.
I'm gonna just go ahead and rein this back in for a second. Damalie was talking about, I guess, D.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. All right, so long time since high school. So it's funny. She was like, I went to school without walls, and I was like, I didn't go to school without walls, but definitely had a lot of friends that went to school without walls. Shout out to the late 90s. And yes, we became very close, and this has been my girl. And it's been crazy is now that, almost not as much as you and I do, but we went the time, didn't speak, and now, look, me and this girl is traveling internationally, domestically, like, I see this girl damn near. We don't even live in the same city, but I almost see her like once a month.
Yeah.
Like, we're
and
moving.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Tell me you got money
girl.
without telling me you got money.
Right. I'm just trying to walk down the street to see my friend.
I don't want to do this. This is too easy.
When Dee mentioned that she was coming on the show, she was like, she was going to bring a fragrance, and I was like, an Italian fragrance, and I said, oh yeah, what store did you get it? She was like, I'm going to Italy to get it. I said, oh okay. I said, you know they have the stores here, right?
He was like, no, I need authenticness.
No, I'm going to Italy to get it.
No.
Well, ma'am, go ahead. He walked you right into it.
Right
so talk to us.
So, my girl and I we were in Amsterdam, actually.
Yeah, we were in Amsterdam. We were in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
So not in Italy.
We weren't in Italy. We were in Amsterdam. And it's funny because we were traveling a couple places to find fragrance. We were looking for something to bring back for the show. And of course, there's this one spot that Dom believes like, we gotta go. We gotta go. And we walk in, and as soon as we walk in, it says luxury. And I said, damn it. Because money. Because I had said to her, I said, hey, the next fragrance place we go, I got you. I'm going to get it for you.
Say less. Can I get you?
Is this that girlfriend energy? Like, no matter what it is, I got you.
So I will say, like, when we travel, we now travel to a few places together, but it's like, I feel like whoever is invited. Like when so we ended up in Portugal for New Year's last year.
Yeah.
And I was
At what point did you understand I said where the money resides?
Where the money resides. Keep going. I'm sorry.
No.
Let's just smoke.
Yeah, and Kareem was invited because we actually talked about it.
And I couldn't afford to go, and that's why I stayed here. But go ahead. Go ahead.
So no. But I was out and I was like, my girl like invited me on a trip. I was like, I gotta get her a gift. Like so now it's like this thing, it's whoever. So I was going to Rotterdam and I was like, where else am I gonna go while I'm over here in the Netherlands? And I'm like, who's gonna come with me? D.
Big money.
I said, yeah, why not? When?
So let me say, she hit me with one better. She said, and then I'm going to Ireland. I said, oh, I got to go back home.
But we going back to Ireland.
Go back
you
to
and
Ireland.
We going to take over. Because I did too much in Ireland on my own. And yeah.
Nevertheless.
Is that when, like, you realize you hang with your friends and you be like, my friend is really not my friend on a different level? You be like, you know what? I need to go home because this is not the love I need to do.
No.
I think it was just planning because we're traveling again at the end of the year.
Yeah.
See, y'all humble. No, I've been on a trip before and I be like, my money is not the same money as the other person.
No, we're not like that.
No. It's not you same like that, but you at some point you be like, we are not the same level.
No, everyone says that we are.
It's just an
that
honest
we're
assessment.
No, so it's crazy because I like to shop more. But D works for private industry.
Right. There's a difference. Yeah.
Where my money is.
Thank you.
I'm good. I already know.
Right.
Do you know what BDE stands for? Big D energy. Okay.
I'm clear. It is. Look, for St. Martin, I invited her to come with us on my birthday trip. We have been planning it since like May. She calls me like the middle of August. Before we got off the phone, her flight was bought. Like, understand, I don't.
I sent you the money and we're good to go.
BDE.
I will always say this: when you're planning a trip, you know who's when people pay for their first one, they're about having a good time, and the other people that pay at the last minute, you're like, all right, I might not want to have I'm not going to have a good time then because it's going to become a question of what we do.
So no, I don't necessarily I don't agree with you on that. Like, honestly, people are where they are, and honestly, as long as your shit is paid for, then it's paid for.
That part.
What I do know is like her money different from mine, and I'm good with that. So getting back to the fragrance, because when I get to mine, she bought it. You see, my shit is velvet. I don't know if y'all see this velvet box. Like, my shit is good.
But the thing is that this is my girl, and I only want good things for her. And so it was like we were on this trip. She had invited me to the Rotterdam, the North Sea.
Ended up getting her
jazz festival.
I got a ticket
for free. Like, it was so much. And so when I was like, we were walking around and we had got each of us got the same
fragrance. So class that you smelled at my house.
Class one. And so that was good. But then I was like, we're going to this next one. But I didn't even think until we walked in and I said luxury. I said, this?
She said, I should have bought class. I said, class was on sale. Class was from the Netherlands. I'm like, nah, we're going to this other place tomorrow.
Let's go.
Catch me with this.
So how did you walk into this?
The way
I love this story.
It took a while.
It definitely did.
So
shout out to the people that worked at this fragrance store.
They
had to stay.
You ran them through the ringer.
Look, we walked out the store and she walked back.
I walked back
Oh my
in.
God.
Yeah, because I was like, Tommy Lee, this isn't me.
So hold on, you bought one, took it back and bought a different one?
But I brought it the same brand. So
So you bought the brand, took the old one, the one you bought previously back.
Yes.
What was the first one you bought?
It was like more musk, more.
What was
It had more oud
Oud
tones
in it, yeah.
And so
This has oud in it, but it doesn't have as much.
But it was definitely more like it was my type
was
of
definitely
fragrance.
her fragrance.
So
She was
like, I
love
smelling it
this,
on
and
her, I was like, I love it.
She
But as
loved
we
it.
walked out the store, I could see the hesitation in her face, and I'm like, look, to drop this amount of money on this bottle, you really need to love it. Go back.
Yeah.
Go back. And
Get
so now
something
here
that
we
you
are.
love.
Yeah,
get
yeah.
something
And
that
now
you
here
love.
we
And
are.
that's what happens. So
Yeah,
we
for
go
this
through
brand?
the book for the same brand for, how much it is.
Yes. I agree.
Yes.
So what I was looking for, I like floral and I like fruity and I like fresh. So those are the three that I know I like. And I'm a jasmine person.
Okay.
So every fragrance I knew when jasmine was there. I was like, there's jasmine in that. And they was like, yeah, there is. And Dominique was like, well, damn. Like,
I mean, no. So it's crazy because one, I'm starting to realize jasmine is in a lot of fragrances.
Yes.
I almost feel like
and she was
they
like,
just have jasmine on the floor when they're making the fragrances.
You know what,
and
let
they
me
just
just-
get into it. Just throw a couple of I realized jasmine is in so many fragrances. So what I did realize as we were shopping around for this fragrance, I don't think I really know what jasmine smells like. And I think depending on where jasmine is in the fragrance,
Yes.
like it is so hard for me to
Or
tell.
where they get it from.
Yeah.
because there's
Absolutely.
Egyptian jasmine, like
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
has Egyptian jasmine. So yeah.
As you would know. Honestly, I thought that was the job you were going to tell us about in the beginning. I'm a jasmineite, and I just go around like shopping for jasmine all the time. Like, no, it was so funny. Like,
She smuggles jasmine on her days off.
Yes,
Spray.
right.
At this point, spray. I need you. As you go to spray
so,
this.
yeah.
What's the name of this fragrance?
This is Soprano
Oh, I've heard of
by
Soprano.
Xerjoff.
Yeah.
Xerjoff.
Yes.
Xerjoff, yes.
Xerjoff. Yeah,
Do you keep the boxes for all your fragrances?
I do.
Okay.
I'm.
Highlight
Am I
you.
not supposed
No, you're
to?
supposed to. Give me a high five. Give me a high five.
It's whatever you want. It's whatever
You
you want
can't
to do.
say you keep the
No.
boxes
This is
and-
by accident.
Well,
No,
no, because he don't keep the
Keep the
top.
top.
No,
I don't know what
don't listen to them because normally this is the first time I've ever come off the bottom of the box.
I love.
What I like about this box is that
This
it
is
also
super
came.
cool.
Yes.
It
Yes.
came
Do you
with
still
the-
have your
Yes.
scarf?
Yes.
Do you wear them?
Yes. No, I don't
Why
wear
can
them.
I get
You
it
want to give
out?
them more?
This is very nice. I like that.
You like it?
Yeah, that's very nice.
Yeah. Oh,
So
what about top
I think my
I can't get
Hold
this
on, don't worry
out.
about it. Don't worry about it.
don't
It
worry
has a
about it. No,
scarf.
yes,
Don't worry about
the scarf is the same.
Don't worry about
It
it.
was so funny when
The
she
scarf
walked,
is the same across the board when they
Oh,
have
it's the
boxes.
same?
Yes,
when
it
Okay.
is.
she walked back in the store and got this one, I immediately was like, "That's
That is
you."
it. That's me.
The one that she had on her arm, I would definitely say was more me.
It was-
So I did really love it.
This is
But
nice.
I could tell
This is
Dee,
nice.
like,
Very
you
pretty.
have to miss her
more
words.
floral.
Look at her face. Because she's like, it smells good. And I'm like, Johnny, nothing about your face.
You're not
No.
pleased
Nothing
with
about
it.
your face is
No.
like giving. And I was like,
Yeah.
I could just tell my friend was not happy about that other fragrance that I chose, but it was more me. This one,
Yeah.
I immediately was
This
like,
has a
this
little
is.
oud in it. The base notes are oud, patchouli,
But it's-
and
Yeah,
leather.
but this is a more floral
It's
overall.
more floral,
Very
and
floral.
that's
Very
me.
floral.
Exactly.
And when you
That's
say you like
me.
floral, this gives me everything floral.
Yeah.
Versus like when I saw the box, I thought you had the one I brought on the podcast probably like 20 episodes ago. But mine was a mango base.
Herba Gold.
Yes, Amber Gold. Yeah.
Herba Gold.
Herba Gold. That thing was for me, it can bring memories and my story behind it. Plus it just was, I love the smell of it.
So, do you remember when you said, I have this? And I said, oh,
Oh,
you do?
no, I
I
thought-
need to know what day you wear this.
No.
I need to know what type
I don't
of
have
day
this.
this
No,
was.
I can't wear.
that
I
you
can't.
wanted
I can't
to
wear
wear
this.
this.
No, I would never wear
You
this.
don't think this is unisex?
I
It is
don't.
unisex.
No,
I know you did say it's unisex, but for
I think this
me,
particular fragrance is more on the feminine side.
It is definitely more feminine.
It depends
it's
on.
unisex.
It depends on what. The unisex is a range.
Got-
This is not the
that's
range.
what I said.
Yeah, this is not the range that I'm talking about.
Okay, this is not your range.
Yeah, this is not my range. This floral scent is more for the more
I love the feminine. That's what I said.
for a more feminine male would wear this.
That's fair. That's
Or maybe a man that likes
Let me see it.
more florals. Like, and I don't
But
necessarily know that it has to be a feminine male that does that.
I think it has to be more feminine
You
male.
think
I don't think
so?
so. I could wear this.
I think you can.
I mean, I just don't see where you can wear this and it just makes you stand out, or it speaks to you. Like, it doesn't speak to, like, I can't, as much as what you like to wear, things I've
This would be
smelled.
daytime.
It's definitely
If it was a man, I feel like this would
I mean,
be
unless you go
You
on.
said day or date?
day.
No, this-
like
day.
daytime.
Day.
This would not be a date night scent. I would, as a male,
unless
I would
you go
not.
into the rose blossoms in DC smelling. That's the only time I see you wearing this.
No, I like you were talking about going to Dewdrop. I would spray that on and go out to wearing that.
Yeah, but dewdrop is an anytime type. I don't
This is-
necessarily know that you gotta be
Don't
in
be
there.
disrespecting my stuff. For
No,
anytime.
no.
No, I think we're talking about
respect-
for a male. Like, when
No,
would that
I
be
know.
appropriate? But
I
what I
just-
will
I don't-
say,
And
it
this
is
bottle would
very
look nice in my
fresh.
collection
It's
too.
I
nice.
think in a
That-
day party. I think day party.
Yeah, exactly.
This would
I
be
was like,
fine for
Like,
day
if
party.
I feel like I'm going to, like, let's say I'm going to like the horse races and stuff like that.
He ain't never been to a damn.
I'm not
horse
saying
race.
I've never been. I'm never
what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
No. But I'm saying if I had a picture, but if I had a picture
But
myself,
the-
because
oh,
the
that-
picture.
If I'm at the country club playing polo,
No, but
if he's playing cricket, this is what he's
no,
wearing.
I'm just saying this is what it's giving for me.
No, but in all fairness, when he said he had it, I was like, oh, I need to know what day this is.
Yeah,
for
but
you.
the-
so
I-
now you're giving me this is the day that's the day you would be wearing
Yes,
this.
this
if
is
you
the-
were
Could be at
wearing
the
it.
Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying like I would see my.
I'm listening. Go ahead, please finish your story.
I'm saying this is the area I would probably wear this fragrance.
Yeah.
But this is not an everyday. This is not me going to work. This is not me going on a date fragrance. I had to find the perfect event to wear this.
Okay.
It would sit.
For a male.
It would sit in my upper cabinet collecting dust till I found the right day to wear.
Is there musk in this?
No, there's no must.
There's no musk in this. Okay.
Okay, so D, so what does this fragrance do for you? So ultimately, when you went back and chose this,
Gives
like
me a
what
high.
was? Ooh,
It was the fruity and the floral that came through like immediately. I mean, you saw me like
yeah.
soon as
When
she
I
brought this,
smelled it, I said, okay,
"This is
clearly
me." I said,
this was the
"Smell
one.
this."
So what fruit smell stands out most for you for this one? Because I mean, all I smell is
It's
roses,
very a lot of
flowers.
floral.
Roses. There's a lot of
But
roses.
I didn't smell any fruit. That's just me because all I got is heavy. That very top.
I
it's
smell
kid-
the rose. The rose is heavy, but I still smell like there's a.
What did the notes say?
Oh, the notes are not on there.
Oh,
Let me
tell us the
see.
notes.
Let me.
It's not written in a scarf.
It's not written this.
You gotta burn the scarf. It sends a message.
I
in
don't
it.
own any fragrances that
That
come
came
with
with
the
a scarf?
scarf. Yeah.
Neither do I.
Or is it an ascot?
Look,
Is it an
it's an
ascot?
ascot for him because he has two. So he does it. That's why I said, "Are you wearing them?"
To be honest, like they just say fruity accords. That's what they don't even.
They don't
mention.
specify.
They don't specify at all. But the middle notes are milk, Egyptian jasmine, and then the base notes are oud and patchouli and leather.
Okay. Okay.
And then on the top, yeah, that's it.
And
That's all.
this is soprano.
This is soprano.
Soprano.
You've heard of this
soprano.
one though. You said
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah, this is soprano.
That's
It's
nice.
the
I like
highest
it.
pitch a human voice can go, and it definitely took me on a high when I smelled it.
You did say it took you on a high.
I could see this for you.
Okay,
like,
so-
this fragrance
For you all
symbolizes
as
with
men,
it.
how does this, like, as a woman, like if it was a woman you were dating or someone you were out
Yeah.
with, like how does this, does this seduce you?
This is not the first. This is like, for me, it's like I'll have to go accustomed to her wearing this fragrance. I like it, but it's not this is not the first fragrance she should wear out the date. This
I
should be-
disagree. I disagree. I think this is a very nice smell. Like the flowers really come out in it. I don't think there's a bad time to wear that. Like
That's a grown woman.
yeah, you
Yeah,
can wear
but
that
it's
to
fine,
work. That's a corporate woman that gets new
That has
headshots.
That's headshot.
Full circle. I knew it. I knew it was going
This says corporate executive. This says my money's long.
Yes.
That's all of
This
it.
is corner office.
Yes,
This
yes.
is corner office.
You know, she lives in Austin. Shout out to Texas, by the way. And she's a Cowboys fan. But she also lives on the same block as Elon Musk. Did you know that?
So Kareem, I feel like
Oh my God, we should all go to a Cowboys Commanders game. It's on the 25th of November. Let's do that. I'm coming back in town. Let's do it.
Hold on. We walked to the game from here.
We there.
Okay, cool.
Let's
Talk
do
about
it.
We're parking here.
I can't afford it, but go ahead.
So I feel like your
Early birthday gift. I got you.
Good.
I feel like your fragrances. I'm looking at your fragrance and I'm thinking about another fragrance that you showed me in the past, but I feel like it's not the same. This is much cleaner fragrance, or a clean fragrance versus the richer fragrance of thallium. I feel like this is a clean version.
Oh,
Are we about to smell yours?
This is nothing like thallium. I
No, I know it's not thallium. I know it's not, but I said
No. I understand what you're saying because based on like the color and the appearance of it, right? I didn't know we were jumping into me.
I didn't either.
We just cut my.
No. We ain't cut no.
We're done.
We're done.
But
Thank you.
yeah, we've had enough of you.
Clearly.
It's a cool segue into this. This fragrance I bought. Let me see. This is Givenchy Neo, and this is by Givenchy, and it came out in 2008. So I've had this fragrance for 15, 16 years.
This same bottle?
Wow.
Yeah.
Same bottle?
Yeah.
So
So
not-
if you
so
can
you're
look,
not
if you,
using
no,
it
no, no.
for-
If you look at the top, you'll see that there's dust all
Yeah, I did.
around here.
Yeah, some Neo.
Have you gotten a
Why?
refill? Oh, but
Is it
have you
refill?
gotten a refill? But
No,
or this
no.
is the same bottle.
This is
No.
the same bottle.
It aged like Neo. It aged like
This is-
Neo and Stomp the Yard. It's still
You and
alive.
So this the name Neo is related to the Matrix, right?
Yeah.
That this
okay.
is. But when this came out, I used to wear it a lot. But
A lot?
as I started getting more, look, this is a dent. This is a dent
No,
in a
that's a
fragrance.
dent. That's a dent in the fragrance
That's a
bottle.
dent in a fragrance.
Doubly you in my face.
And,
I was
and,
like-
That's a
and for
dent.
somebody that has a lot of fragrances,
But did you have a lot back then?
yeah, like even you know, give me back my bottle. So let me. A lot is subjective, right? So the reason I had brought this out is because of what transpired yesterday.
Do share.
Sometimes you reach for a fragrance and you come across something that you haven't worn in a long time. And yesterday I was in the house minding my business when your sister said come over
Look,
to see some people that we went to school with that I hadn't seen in a long time. And I remember
damn. So you sprayed some cologne before you came over?
no, not this one. Not this one. No.
He did spray though.
No, I mean, you gotta stay.
Freshen up.
You got to, but this fragrance just reminded me of how like my sister. She used to tease me. Aziza, shout out to Aziza. She used to tease me about. Apparently, she thought I was in love with the two girls that were there or whatever, and she always used to just crack jokes with me about it all the time. So.
That's why you sprayed it on before you came over.
So
and the real story comes out.
So I haven't worn this fragrance
I thought
for
he
years.
just wanted to see me last night.
Sorry, Dominique. Sorry.
But I had to wipe the dust off of this.
Had to wipe the
it out.
dust off and come over.
I had to wipe
Okay.
the dust off. But this used to be my signature scent when I first got this. That's why as much of it has been used.
Oh, I'm excited.
But
Let's smell it.
it still smells good. I let Chip smell it the other day, and he was like, "Whoa, what is that?"
What I
Yeah.
will say though, I hated the way that top felt when I did it. I realized like
I don't
for
even think this
certain
strip is going to give it justice.
colognes, like I don't like
You
the
want
way
to
this.
smell it from the top
Why
of the
don't you
bottle?
like the top?
No, I want this to be metal. I think I like
that's
things
a-
that are heavy, and that
You like this?
Well, you know what? We're not even going to take the bait. We're not going to take the bait. look, heavy D.
You know what Dominican?
For those that know, they know.
We just gonna see. Here.
Okay, so this is very masculine.
Yeah. I don't think it
But I
transforms
don't.
from.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that's really all that I'm getting from it. That it just smells masculine. I don't necessarily know that like if someone walked by this, like I would know that scent. Like you know how certain scents are like that.
This is I'm not gonna say a poor man's version of it, but this is like a. No,
say that.
It's no.
He never had to say
No.
that. And I'm not going to say this is the poor
I'm
man's
not gonna disrespect you,
Right.
but
No.
That's all he does.
No.
All he does.
No,
Facts.
because there's
Disrespectful.
no. So there's the bottle Givenchy. It gives
Givenchy.
okay.
Givenchy.
Givenchy. This gives me a cleaner version of it. This is what this gives me.
A cleaner version of what?
Givenchy.
This is Givenchy.
It is?
Yes.
I miss. Oh, so that's look. I didn't
Do
even.
better.
No,
I mean, because I only said that when I first.
No, I
started.
missed it. No, I missed it. I missed it.
Clearly.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Pay
We all
attention.
knew that.
You know what this
Hold
is
on.
giving me? This is giving me. This is giving me 3/4 of a cup of tequila. That's what this is giving me.
And he's had two.
I was so about to go there.
Hey, look.
He said
I
two.
missed that. I did miss it. So
Yeah.
I'm right on par. 'Cause I didn't even hear
Okay,
that.
here.
So no.
Roll it.
This is. So I'm right on par of it because
Does it still smell like the strip?
It doesn't.
That's
Okay,
what I'm
so
trying to tell you.
Okay, so in all
remember that
fairness-
makes a difference.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
tell
No.
you.
That makes
You know what?
Remember we
Hold on.
talked about that.
Pass the
no,
strip,
I like. I'm gonna pass the
Why
time because you know what? I've had Givenchy and I've never smelled this one. I've
Okay,
never
but
smelled
what is the other one that this
So
reminds
the
you
other
of?
one, it's a richer version. It's more potent. It's more sweet. It's a sweeter version.
Oh yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
this
The
doesn't-
strip
yeah.
is not
This-
doing
this-
it.
this-
This is the clean, this is the more clean version of the one that I've probably had for years. I don't need to smell it.
No,
I'm not-
smell this in.
I-
Smell it. It smells different.
Oh, you said
Your
wow.
smell. It may not smell.
First of all,
I
who make you unhand my phone? Who make you think I want you wasting my sprays on you?
Y'all think when you're on camera, smell this man's hand?
Yeah, look, go ahead.
No, you know what? You know what type of work he gonna get off this?
Don't let Jamila see this. Don't let Go ahead.
Shout out to my sister.
shout out.
Shout out to Miller.
Nah,
Who got me out the house last night way past my bedtime.
Lord.
it's such a cleaner smell. Like this is something
Would you
When
wear
you-
this?
Can
I would.
you
I would wear. I
Help
would
me
much
understand when you say cleaner.
cleaner. So I wear a lot of richer, sweeter fragrances.
Richard.
I get
Thi-
that.
Where the money
Right,
resides?
Where the money resides. I need to know.
So there's some things that linger and it's like long last. All these fragrances are long lasting. I think this is more crisp, like a clean smell. Like when you walk into a corporate room, you're not looking for the person that just stands up the most. You look to more distinguished, and it's a crisp. You see that person, and you just like something about them just makes me.
That's me.
Okay.
I'm confused.
All right. Well.
Is that what your notes said?
Look.
I missed your notes. Is that
So the notes are mandarin orange, bergamot, anise, toscarol, cedar, myrtle, saffroline,
The name
patchouli,
Myrtle says a lot.
vanillin, and cosmone.
A cosmone.
Yeah, these are.
I knew half of what you just said. the other half.
The
I don't-
Myrtle.
No, I'm like, I don't know what
Pie
that was.
Neo by Givenchy.
Okay, so now that you have kind of almost like, wiped the dust off, like, and, kind of
That is a
almost like,
classic. I would love to wear this.
rediscovered this. Would you be pulling this out more often now?
Yes,
No,
absolutely.
I want this fragrance at this point because I've never smelled this version. I've never even seen this bottle. So honestly, I've never seen this bottle.
So it's weird because when you were starting, you were like, I don't want to say this is poor. I thought he was going to be going in a different direction.
I did.
I still don't know what direction he went in.
I think he went in a more of a praise.
He's
Like,
right. This is a
was.
poor man's Givenchy.
I know, and I was like,
But it is
damn.
Givenchy.
I felt like he was saying, this is the Axe body spray of Givenchy.
I didn't know.
This is the body mist.
So now that you know that it's Givenchy, do you still feel this is poor?
No. So let me say, like this speaks volumes on the journey that when people are on their fragrance journey.
Absolutely.
You never know what something is until after you start journeying on, and then you don't know what the predecessor was.
Absolutely.
And then you come in like, shit, this is what there's before I got to this point.
Got you. So this, you feel like this is where it started. And another scent that you have is where like they've now grown that.
No, I've never was exposed to this scent.
Gotcha.
I started from one scent in this brand. Didn't even know this existed.
Gotcha.
So
Right.
never, and so I'm.
So now
I'm,
he's
and
on
I'm like,
another
shit.
level.
I wish I would have known
I
more
about
of
this.
the brands before, because I think it was. Now I want to know what else came before that brand.
Got you.
Because
So
if I
you
missed
started
this,
on top tier.
Don't worry, Bronny. I got you.
You started on top
Don't
tier.
worry.
And now he's like, I should have looked at the lower
Look,
shelf.
I nursed him and burped him.
Right.
no. So how? You know what? I'm gonna
This isn't getting better for you, so I want to let you know.
All right. So let's move on to your velvet box.
Okay, yes, my velvet box.
Velvet.
So, velvet. You feel like
Let's talk about the story
Okay,
around
so-
this. Talk about the
we
story.
talked about
you
her
better
story.
you better hype her up.
Yeah, we talked about her
We-
story. I also bought this when we were in the Netherlands, and so it was funny because when we walked in, they were like, "What type of scents do you like?" I was like, "I like oud, I like bergamot." They sprayed this for me, and I was done in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You was
She
smelling like a butter.
No. I picked my fragrance.
we
I
were
told you
only
this
in
took
the
over an
store.
hour.
This took an hour.
This took me 2 seconds.
I
Okay.
had them bringing all kinds
They
of
literally showed me this. I smelled it. I'm like, done. Bag
So
it.
we're not gonna miss the first part of it. When she took this out, it was in a box. It looked like the fucking cyborg box from Star Trek. Like it looked volatile. Like we are coming to assimilate you. Let's just start there.
This was the last one. They had actually
The
sold
presentation is
Yeah.
2 of them earlier that day.
Look.
They only had 3. This is 24 karat gold at the top. So this is what's funny because
love my
when my
friend.
Say it
friend,
again.
I love
Say it
my
again.
friend.
hold on, when my friend was like, "I'm buying you a fragrance,"
Why-
First of all, when you showed me this earlier and you were asking about
look.
the name,
you
I
knew.
know Fragrance Dubois is not cheap. This is not cheap by any means. By any means.
She said that. She was like, Kareem
isn't-
knew
look,
exactly.
This is not
Look,
buy
look.
one get one 50% off. They don't play that.
This is buy one, give me your left liver and your kidney.
Look, this was like we only have the small one, and I was like, "I'll take it."
Yep.
And I was like, "Thank God they didn't have the big one," because I was like, "I wasn't
Hold
buying
on.
this.
Also,
I wasn't paying for it."
this is an
Intense.
intense, and this is parfum.
Yeah.
It's parfum.
Look, I'm waiting for this
I
now.
love
So
my
Kareem came
friend.
over. I showed him the packaging, but I was like, I wasn't gonna let him smell it
Here's
until
the
we got
question:
here.
how much is it gonna cost me to smell this right now?
I love my friend.
It might cost you another 3/4. Like you're gonna have to go
Hey,
give me
look, that's
another
fine.
drink
That's
in the
fine.
middle
You know
of the
what?
drink.
No,
Like,
it's important. So this is one thing. Why you pulling this elaborate glass out? The one thing I've always talked about: presentation.
It's everything.
Presentation is everything. The quality
Fill us up.
is nothing. And if I'm paying money, I want every level.
So here's the thing that you don't know. Like, even though we walked in and we said luxury, I still didn't know that I was walking out like with $1,000 worth of perfume.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
for the both of us, like it was like, oh,
This way first. I gotta get some.
Yes.
it was when we saw it.
Damn, Nigel.
When we saw it,
Look,
it was just
this
like
is what I'm about to be. I'm about to
is
fuck
it.
y'all up in the goddamn fall and winter. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Uh-oh.
Walk the other way. I smell it in the
But the
room.
thing is about Damalie is like
I smell
she
it in
is
the room.
such a loving
When
person.
I tell you, this smell, look.
Is this unisex?
Yeah.
It is
Okay,
unisex,
okay.
and she is such a loving person.
is-
I just needed to like show her.
I really
This is
appreciated my
like-
friend
I'm
loving
like-
it for me. Yeah, no, I really appreciated it.
that's-
I love you.
That-
Yeah,
that's-
and I feel like
that's
that's
good
this is my
friendship.
favorite. This is my favorite trip.
Yo, this
I
is
feel like
this is like a trip down like Memory Love Lane.
Pause. Let her
get her headphones in because she ripped it
I'm
out.
back.
You know what I'm saying? Because she ripped her headshot out.
Because of these
But
things.
but
This 3/4 of tequila.
Look, he has not moved this long.
I know.
I want y'all to know.
No. Look, I gotta enjoy this
Dominique
$100,000 spray.
It can come back around.
I need this right now. This thing is.
Can we?
No, you paid for it. You should know what it smells like. So like,
I did.
This is.
Come on, man.
Nigel in love with me. I'm gonna let y'all know that.
This is like.
Right, boo? Ain't that good?
Look,
I told you, 2 minutes. This was the first one they sprayed.
Look,
I said bought.
look,
Take that
this
off the
is-
shelf. Take that off the shelf.
This is breaking necks. This is
take it off the
This
shelf.
is surgical. Like this is a surgical. This is
Absolutely.
diabolical. You don't need to smell this. Come on, smell this.
No,
Yeah, I don't
pass
need
it.
to
Pass
smell
it.
that.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
It's part hers.
That is a diabolical smell.
Is this?
That-
Excuse me.
Don't
Is this part
disrespect
of you.
Yes.
You would wear this as well?
I would wear
sir.
it. I would wear it.
This is diabolical.
I would wear it.
This is. Hey,
No,
this
we
is,
both
this,
smelled
this is,
it, and I was like, "This
That's
is
This
her."
is
And
And
the
wedding-
lady-
when I tell you,
this
it
is-
took me less than 2 minutes. They
It-
sprayed it
it
on me.
really
I said,
did.
done.
This
She
is
said
what
that.
the day I get married again, I want my.
Oh, you get married again? Who's gonna marry you?
Ooh.
Okay.
Whoa! Whoa! The day I put my knee on the ground, that's who.
What do you think?
That's a lot of florals that jump out.
that is amazing.
It is, and that's the part that I love.
Of course, you would love that.
There's a floral piece. I love floral.
I know you do. I know you.
Florals smell amazing.
That is.
This
Florals.
probably has 20 ingredients. in it.
Yes, it has to have it.
Okay, so I pulled up the notes.
I believe it.
All right, so it's monoi,
I'm about to say, didn't I
ylang-ylang,
say manure? Go
pineapple,
ahead.
water fruits. That's the top notes.
That's the top.
The middle notes, jasmine,
I
orange blossom,
she-
white flower.
She hates it because I knew it was jasmine. I said, "Oh, this has jasmine in it."
The base notes are lactonic, vanilla, musk, and 100% pure organic vintage oud. So vintage oud.
That oud.
The
I know
oud.
that.
I am a oud fan. I like through
She's
and
a
through.
oud.
I'm
She's a-
oud through and through.
Have you smelled Alexandria too?
Is your that was the base notes? Is it? Okay.
Really?
Shoot!
I'm gonna go get that.
Okay.
That
I'm
thing.
gonna go get that.
And
Okay.
that's one of their brands.
Okay, so this was when I tell you
That is a xerjoff brand. Yeah.
I chose this. My selection was very easy. The moment I smelled this,
Don't do me.
no. But I will say that for me, I think it was just harder for them to choose which notes you liked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to really choose what type of fragrance you like. For me, I tend to like unisex. I tend to like ambiguous fragrances. I tend to like where, you know, if he stays over, he can spray my
He
shit
can spray,
and keep it pushing.
Absolutely.
Or if I come
All
over,
day, all
I
day.
can spray. I
All
can
day.
spray his clothes.
This sound like the story before. Go ahead.
All day.
I tend to like those types of fragrances. Floral notes also for me, I think when I think of fruity and floral, I also tend to think more summertime.
You do.
I tend to think a certain time of the year.
Yeah.
So for me, those types of perfumes are not year long for me.
These smell year
I
round
think
to
these
me.
are year round. I
It
do think
depends
yours
on-
is year round. And
And
I
I
was
feel like
surprised
I
it had
tend-
jasmine in it and you liked it because you are not the jasmine
But see,
girl.
and I tend to think this is giving me more fall, winter. This is giving me snuggle. This
You
is
can
giving
wear
me
that whenever.
fireplace.
I think you can wear it whenever. I
would
like
say-
the floral piece of it.
That's what it's giving for me.
I think that it is a good winter vibe, but you could wear it year round. But
Yeah, I think it's a year
would.
round.
Depends on what I'm wearing. She walks into this. I have the counter to make it work.
Hold on. What are you countering it
What do you
with?
know?
Your
What
fragrance?
are
Your
you
fragrance?
countering this
That
with?
you brought
I
on
wanna
today?
know.
No.
Oh,
In
okay.
fact, no. In fact,
You can't do that with this box
wanna
upside down.
You know what?
This
Let's
is
talk.
about to be a reveal.
No, you want
upside down.
No, it's not upside down. No, it's not anymore.
This is about to be a reveal.
Okay. So, all right. So, since we found a perfect segue since y'all edging into it, so let's bring it into here.
No, because you right now you dangling like
I
this
know.
box
You
on
should've
top.
just-
It's like a
You
bobblehead.
should have just had the bottle on the table.
You know what? The first time I've never had a complete box on this thing. But you know what? Let's
You
talk
need to
about.
handle that
I
top.
don't even bring a box on. I always just have the bottle.
He just has it out.
Okay, so let's
Whoa.
He just
Whoa.
whips it out.
just on the table like, yeah, take it or leave it.
All 3/4 of it. Go ahead.
Y'all ain't never had nothing on this table.
Let me
miss me with this.
So, all right. So, how I came with this fragrance.
Okay.
So, a couple weeks ago, I went down to North Carolina.
Mm-hmm. Where in North Carolina?
I went down to Durham.
Okay.
I was down Durham checking on my father in the hospital, whatever. But every time I travel somewhere, let me just go to a fragrance store. Let me see if I can find something that just.
And this was on clearance.
No, I promise you, it was not on clearance. Don't worry about it, because you know what? You have these jokes.
It was not on clearance. It was at TJ Maxx.
No.
Let the record reflect.
You know what? I love it. Hold on.
She comes for you, and you've been coming for me.
No, don't worry about it. Because it's going to come first circle. See, they have all these jokes, but come first circle. Don't worry about it. So I found this. So I'm in the store. I went there looking for a particular fragrance because I found a fragrance for my son for his wedding. I was like, let me find out what else they have in another store in that same line. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking particular for that same line because the first one was amazing. Let me find something else. And then amongst me going there, I've stumbled upon this. Okay. The first one I stumbled upon was actually their sample bottle. Uh-huh. Their sample bottle at the store smelled good, but I was like, give me a brand new bottle. Mm-hmm. Once I got a brand new bottle, so let me smell the brand new bottle. And because they were trying to give me the other bottle with a discount, I said, let me smell the original one because that's like something's off here. Mm-hmm. Once I smelled the original one, I was like, take that shit away. Give me one fresh out the plastic because I need it in its original form because I don't know how long that's been sitting there.
Gotcha.
That's how I got to this. So when I got to this bottle,
this one was a brand new.
This was brand new.
Not the sample.
No, this was not the sample.
Okay.
Yeah, don't judge it by the box.
No. So when I had this, keep the same energy because no.
You see the way it's moving like a bobblehead, right?
No. I like how they joking. I like how they joking right now. But don't worry. You can't take it serious, but don't worry about it. So I get back here. And then I come in the house. It was about 2 weeks ago, I think. Roughly about 2 weeks ago.
You came back where?
Here in Maryland.
Oh, okay.
This area of the house.
He came to your house.
No, I didn't come to this house.
He walked in the door and
no, because you were part of. No, you were part of this too. Don't worry about it. You were part of this too. Don't worry about it because the story about to get thick. So I said, you know what? Let me just bring the bottle to the house. Let me see what the people see about it.
The people.
Yeah, my man, he brought himself a fresh smoker outside, so he's smoking some meat. He cooking for everybody in the neighborhood. So you know what? Let my man cook. You know what? Because I done had a pedigree. I done cooked there. He's like, let me up him. I'm like, put your little pedigree outside. Cool. All right. I ain't worried about this shit. You know what? I bring drinks over here and everything. Okay. You know what? But I still have the gun.
So he bought the tequila.
No.
Oh, that was another drink.
No. He
doesn't bring anything over. Just appetite.
No, go ahead. No.
He brought hot dogs over that day.
So when I first walk in, I pull up my car in the back of the house. Park. Come on.
Honestly, the way he parked was like, he just pulled in the tray. It was like halfway out.
Hold on. The clear part that she remembers this point. No. They remember this thing.
Bruh, this story been 40 minutes so far.
No, it hasn't been.
I definitely remember because I tried to park in the back of Kareem's house and I was like, who dumbass car is that? I had to park around the corner.
So I get out the car. I'm like, joking it up. And I'm like, hey, have a smell of this real quick. Now I leave this bottle, boom, in the back. Bam, right there in the back. I woke upstairs, I come back, people were like, what is this? What is this? And I'm like,
with the accent and everything.
What is this?
Yes. That was one of them. But you know what? Who voice I heard? Mysteriously out the corner of the curb.
Yeah.
In a cut.
Yeah.
Corinne came up like, you know what? This is the first fragrance she bought up here that I would want. You know, he came upstairs voicefully saying like, you know what? Come over here. I like this fragrance. I was like, you know what? It's about goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? I said, I've aged well.
Are you sure? That was me that said that?
Yes, this is sure. And then we put this bottle around the room. She smelt it, people around the room, and everybody in the room had the same saying like, what the fuck is this?
Let's
No.
I didn't get his brand because I don't remember this bottle.
No, now you don't remember. You know what? Story. You know what? Now that I remember it.
He was there. Like I said, he was there before I got there. So I don't know if I was there when this was.
So you went upstairs when they got here? You was upstairs. You smelled it. Nose was up like this.
My nose may be up, but I don't know if it was on that.
You know
Let's do that.
Let's rekindle the memory of this fragrance.
Absolutely. I'm ready for this.
I'm waiting.
Kareem, are you?
I can't wait.
You want to run upstairs again and reenact?
No, I'm gonna fire this pellet grill up there.
No, but you on the wrong side of it. You.
This is what you handle.
No, I handle like this.
But it's the wrong side.
No, that's the right side.
Okay.
Oh, memories coming back. Don't act brand new.
It does smell good.
I know. I remember
it
that.
Smells good.
I remember around the room. It went around the room. Everybody was like, "What is this? Let me Google this."
Cinnamon smells good.
Cinnamon smells good.
Smells good.
You know what?
No, but it smells, no. In all fairness to you, this smells good.
In the end.
No. Because I'm like, no, I don't want to.
No.
I would just say,
throw
this away.
No. The box.
Throw it away.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean the box.
Can I know what happened to the top?
No. It's not the top. It's the bottom.
do you
The
think?
bottom of the box. That's all it was.
Well, what happened to it?
This
Smells really
it smells
good.
good.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is something I would give it.
Oh, come on. The first note is one of my favorites.
What is the first note?
Bergamot.
Oh,
I love me some bergamot. Bergamot,
Yeah.
pink pepper,
Oh, pink
cardamom,
pepper.
middle
Pink-
notes,
oh, yes.
patchouli, cedar, amber, base notes, sweet
Look.
vanilla,
Amber?
tonka beans.
It's like 3 of my favorites.
I would say this
And
fragrance
does
right
it say
here.
wafts of oak moss?
This hit on so many different levels.
Let me see.
So many.
That
like,
smells good.
It went on like.
How about you say what the name of the
What is
Okay.
it?
what
I'm
is
sorry.
this for the
All right.
audience?
All right, I'm sorry. So it's Western Valley Boulevard, number 300.
Western Valley Boulevard.
300. Number 300. 300.
Okay,
Yeah.
This
like
is,
like the army.
you know these are
Yeah,
my
like
favorites.
the Spartan, 300.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're jumping these bones.
Oh, I'm jumping. I'm on it. I'm on top.
This look. She said pass the headshots. I'm
Yeah.
doing the back
Jumping
shots.
these bones.
No,
She's jumping
so
these bones.
like this is like
Did you hear your friend? She said she's moving from headshots to back shots.
no, like no. I feel like this was probably the first fragrance I've bought around universal to everybody. I've bought around
I
everybody
like
actually
this.
likes.
It's really nice.
Yeah,
It is really nice.
I don't know, like if it just agrees with everybody's like knows at some point, like something about it everybody likes, and
So-
it's like you gravitate to it. I'm not saying like it might jump through your
I'm
bones.
still-
Look,
I mean,
you see
it's
where
jumping.
it
Well,
hasn't moved.
I know where it went for her. You know what I'm
It
saying?
hasn't moved. Kareem, did you want to smell it again? I thought I wanted to smell it
I don't
again
think I
to see
have
what the
the
drop down
opportunity.
was.
I would
but,
say I do like the fragrance. It smells good.
It smells amazing.
This might be the best thing in your collection.
Ooh.
no, but that's what he said. He said Kareem liked it. But to your point earlier, and I'm gonna let you get back to that. I just want you to really think on how you want to respond to him. But I'm gonna
don't worry
come
about
back to that. But so for me, like this is warm versus this is crisp.
Yes.
So when you were
Yes, I agree.
talking
Yes.
earlier about like what do you mean by crisp? I'm
Yeah.
like this is warm
This
to
is
me.
warm. Yeah, that's why I'm jumping on it.
This is very sharp. The notes are sharp. Like
Yes. Yeah,
but
so
this is
I will elaborate on that. So when you say like this is like
No, this is warm.
this is warming to the body and soul.
Yes.
This is crisp to the thought initially. Like this is initial like like that.
I
You know
want
how,
your
you know how
number.
you know how you drink a ginger ale or a Sprite. It gets you right there in the beginning. That's that. But you want that long lasting effect that touch you to the soul, that just warms you to the core, that gets you right here. Like that. That's what this fragrance is.
I can't with the two of y'all. I can't.
So
that was not how I described it. I want to mention that. I want to mention
But when
that.
you had 3/4 a glass of
No.
tequila,
At this point in time, we've had 2 3/4 glasses of tequila. So I don't. What is that? 1.5? What is that? What?
got it.
it's 1.5.
Mason jars. That's 1.5 mason jars of tequila. I think that's where we are right now.
He got it.
I will say this: the fragrance smells better than the presentation, the bottle and the box.
I agree.
So technically,
This bottle looks like
No.
you were on a hill.
I agree
And
with
when you
that.
went to smell it and you dropped it and
Like,
it just rolled
this
down
was-
like
No.
a hill.
what made it worse
It's
was
beat
this.
up.
This is what made it worse.
For the audience, I want you to see it. It looks
This
like
is
a
what made
bobblehead.
it worse.
It looks like a
tried it.
bobblehead.
You actually did this bottle a disservice.
You know what?
This would have actually have been better.
You know
but
what?
You said that was the bottom or the top? That was the bottom?
This is the top. This is the first time I've ever had a presentation that was horrible. I would take
Do
that.
better.
No.
No,
But
no. I always do better. This is my work.
Status is up here. You don't allow to.
I can
You're not allowed to
And
drop
that was a complaint of mine.
That was a complaint. I was like, I can barely
That was a
even read
complaint of
that.
mine. When I bought the bottom,
This is not accessible. No.
That was a complaint of mine. I will always.
Okay, can I ask you this? Like price range. Not I said range, so you don't have to give me the price.
Really want the price range of this?
Yes. So I'm saying I should be able to see this for this price range.
You should.
I should.
You should.
This should be a magnetic cap.
This
is real gold.
Yes,
This is
should be 24 karat gold.
So this was a conversation I had.
This feels like if I squeeze it, I'll bend it.
No,
Quite frankly, not even just the top, the bottle in itself. Like I said.
So this is a conversation I had earlier. I'm a very big person on most of all my boxes prior to this lackluster presentation. I'm very big on presentation, the bottle, the quality of the bottle. Because if I'm paying $3, $4, $5, whatever the dollar amount is, I feel like this shit should last.
Yeah,
I should feel like how this opened up. This was
when
priceless.
We was in the store. I was like, oh,
yes, I want that same experience.
What the price was,
but and then when I open a bottle, like so, if I open the executive to buy, I know when I open that bottle up and I open the quality of the glass, the quality of the top, the quality of the label, the quality of the thing comes in the fragrance, it lasts. Everything about it means lasting. I don't want to open up and then like this cheap. This is a plastic top.
This.
Yeah.
This I don't like about.
I don't
this.
like it.
Like this would throw me off.
Yeah.
The smell was amazing, but I'm thinking about the presentation because it's like.
I
agree.
I thought my eyes were bugging.
No, you're not bugging.
I was like, I can't read this.
No, your eyes weren't bugging. No.
No, I mean, I don't have my glasses on, but I can't read it.
Exactly. I was like, I don't have my glasses on. I'm like, but Kareem has LASIK. So I'm like, he can see.
Let me ask you all this. Go ahead. How important is presentation really? Right? Like, no, hear me out because I haven't finished yet. But how important is it? Because it's really only you that sees this. Nobody else would ever see this bottle. No one else would ever see this box.
Presentation means so much from a customer experience perspective. I'm
talking about like you got it and it's home now.
Because I'm
obviously not seeing it in the store.
I will tell you why. So
it's really about the smell.
It's like
presentation.
It's like me going outside looking. It's like me going outside looking at my BMW. I know I paid the money.
Excuse me.
No. Where the money resides.
No. That's not money
reside with that money.
No.
He has an M7, by the way. Go ahead.
No. When I go out and look at my car, I know that the engine is not going to be faulty.
Yeah, you drive that German engineering.
I expect the quality when the price point matches the quality that I paid.
I agree.
Yeah.
My Lexus is
I'm
like
looking
that.
at this.
I agree with that.
I don't know. We throwing out cars?
I'm just saying that my expectation got to match up with the money I paid out of my pocket.
You're absolutely right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
totally
it gives me reassurance.
Yes.
At some point, confidence in what I paid for aligns.
Yes,
like a brand is a brand for a reason.
Yeah.
Like you're not going out here buying. It's like when US Track go out and does the 4x100, right?
I feel like this is not going to relate.
No. When I go and watch track 4x100, I expect them motherfuckers to run fast as fuck, and they better be in the first. They better win fucking gold. Every time I look, they better fucking. That's my expectation. When the 4x1 go, they win by gold.
Girls or women? I mean, men or women?
Women. Okay. They better fucking win.
Okay.
If they falter,
I'll tell Gabby that when I see her.
And they won the 100. They won the 100. Okay. Anything less is substandard. Anything less is substandard. You've given me and you've made me think that you're up here. And you have to maintain that quality. So when I pay for this,
I don't think this is the same.
No. Presentation is everything.
No, presentation is everything. But we're talking about something you purchased versus something that somebody's like.
No. You've sold me.
No, he's saying that once you're at this level, you need to stay at this level.
I don't think that's what he's saying.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Once you present,
I don't know. That was the point, though.
Well, I translated it for you.
Thank you. You know, we might have been off for a while.
The question was.
Let me rephrase it. It's not about Olympic sports, right? It's not about expectation. My thing is, you're buying the fragrance.
I think you're
because
buying
you
the
care how much you
fragrance.
care how much you care about the smell.
You know what? You know what it is? I'll give you this.
The quality.
When you spend,
reassures the quality.
You know what? When you spend
reassures.
when you spend $500K for a house, you expect your house to be right here at $500K value to stay right here or go up. You don't expect that shit to lessen. You expect.
I don't know how that has to do.
No,
with anything.
I'm gonna say this: presentation reinsures the quality. So yes, you're right. It's about the fragrance, but the presentation reinsures it. When I opened this up and I saw a scarf and everything, I was like, oh. And like Dominique said, when she saw it, she was like, oh, you paid for that. You got that.
Yeah, that
like
scarf wasn't for free.
reinsures
There's
the
no right or wrong answer, right?
No,
I'm just
I don't
asking for
think
your
so.
perspective.
No, I
because
think
I expect the quality to last up.
Yeah.
I expect it to maintain when I pay for this, I expect it to maintain that same low quality.
I know the difference when I pay for food and it comes in a styrofoam to-go container or a
Versus
plastic to-go
plastic.
container.
Thank you.
Or like,
And it's the same.
that is actually what
That's
he's talking about in terms of
reassurance.
presentation. In
That's
terms
what I'm
of,
saying.
I know how much I pay for it based
It's
on like how
reassurance
it's
of
packaged.
the quality.
Yeah, so I do think it makes a difference. I do think this top is cheap. I do think this, for me, is such an easy fix. People should be able to read it. The fact that this actually got
accessibility,
through.
I'm gonna send them an email about that.
The fact that this
Please
actually
do.
got
Please do.
through
Give me a new
and was
bottle.
approved is such an easy fix for this. Like, you can't read it. That's a problem.
That's a problem.
You know what I'm saying? But
It doesn't age well.
But to
How long you
Kareem's
had this?
point, this smells.
I've had less than
This
2
smells
weeks.
amazing. This
smells
does
amazing.
smell amazing.
Absolutely.
But
I told you.
if so, also to your point, if I were to walk by a counter and see this bottle, I would
wouldn't
not
buy
have
it.
picked it up to smell it.
I would have to
because
smell
of
it.
the presentation.
I agree.
I would not have
Totally
wanted to
agree.
smell it because the way it looks.
But it also goes to so I'm not trying to justify it. So when you go into a fragrance store, this was the quality of me going in that I've smelled so many things that I wanted something different. And I was open to be like not being like, oh, I know this is Tom Ford, I know this is Creed, I know this is Tom. I want to find something that captures my nose that I was unexpecting to get.
Absolutely. That's
And
what we went into.
that's
I
how
think
I came across this.
That's what we went into in our store. We were like, we don't want something we could get at home.
Yeah.
We're looking for something different.
And quite frankly, I'm very uninspired by Tom Ford bottles.
Yeah.
They
Well, you
actually don't.
said this absolutely.
Yeah, because I've
They don't
never
look
seen this
like
fragrance
much.
in. Honestly, every other store I've been in, I found this in Durham, North Carolina, and this was in the Perfume World store. But I've not seen this in any other ones other than that store. And when I went to Greensboro, I said, let me just test it out and see if I can find another brand like this. See if they
Shout
have
out
it
to
there.
Greensboro.
They didn't have it. And I'm just like, now I'm going to go. Now, when I go to the store here, I'm just going to test and see if I can find this up here. It was just a luck of the draw that I found this at that point. Now, if I never find this again, I don't know if this is a discontinued or anything, but I found this fragrance at that point, and it stood out to me. And that's the uniqueness about me. Well, not me. I'm sorry. The uniqueness about finding a fragrance. Period. Of like you might find one that's not sold in other places, and it just be right there.
Absolutely. I love the uniqueness. I love being different.
Where does this bottle rank in your collection? And you on the clock. This is a 10-second answer.
For me, right now.
Because I don't want you to talk about your childhood when your parents used to push you on the swing. And all that.
So right now, like if I had to say like right now, it's somewhere in the top 10, but I don't know where it falls in that placement right now. But this is amazing.
Below or
smell.
above 5? Is the top
I
10
think
is
it's
10 is a
above.
It's
lot.
the top 10. It's not in the top 5, but it's not. It's in the low. It's in the 5 to 10 range right now.
This is the best
Okay.
thing I've smelled out of your collection.
Damn.
Oh,
So you're saying it should be in the top 5.
So when
Hold on, no, that coach was like, Jesus.
No.
Like,
I
that thing was really
got
good.
something. I got
And that's
something.
the only other
No,
one.
no.
You
I
got
got
something?
I got a couple things in the tuck that he ain't seen yet. You know what I'm saying? Because I told
Why
one.
you
You're right.
Yeah.
You tucked it and I ain't seen it yet.
why you tucked it?
Why you
No,
tucked it?
because I look because
They like that print. I don't know.
Tucked it.
Good.
I don't understand.
Oh my. Look. All right. In all fairness to you, we've been clowning you about this box with no top since the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
This is
The fragrance it does smell amazing. The packaging is shit.
There we go.
But this very much this
I underwhelming. The boxing and presentation is underwhelming. But
for the audience, he's gonna pick that box up before he leaves. He's gonna feel
he ain't throwing that box over in that box. Yeah, it's going well.
He ain't throwing that box away.
He walked it over here in that box. It's going well. We know how that works. Good. No, and in all fairness, the box was actually heavy. The box was heavier than the bottle.
Oh,
so that's the real.
And you know what? And you know what? If he throws the box away, he won't be able to read what the name of the brand is of the bottle.
No, he won't know. He won't know what brand this is.
We need the box. I need the box so I can take a picture and write my complaint letter.
This will be the black brand.
I need the box.
Look, friend.
Number 300.
All the shit I give you, I need you to write the complaint letter. I know you.
Now I'm your friend.
Hey, look, you don't give me.
I went from being a porn star to a friend.
I mean, you said porn. Look, you label
porn stars can be friends.
Yes, they can be. Yes. Hey, look, it's because you started OnlyFans doesn't mean you. Look, a hell of a brand.
We taking that part out. Now you gotta take it out twice.
I'm sorry.
Wrap it up.
Have we gone through and everybody got a chance to talk about their brand?
This is gonna be a hard editing for you.
Hey, but it's a fun time.
You love us.
Hey, you know what? This is going. Sometimes
don't.
Hey, look.
And don't.
Hey, look. Sometimes you got to test someone's skill level.
Kareem said, "I can't wait till you be on my show."
So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this episode.
So let's get final thoughts.
We're gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up. Dr. D. Nuts.
Wow! Yay!
Final words. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts.
Yes.
I love mine, of course.
That's not what final thoughts are for.
I love what I brought. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You guys technically owe me for me bringing my crazy
right.
Thank you.
I mean, I didn't say that, but thank you.
I had to check my luggage.
Thank you. I had to check my luggage, right? But I really am feeling Nigel's. It just y'all saw how long I was still smiling.
We saw how you got caught up.
It just caught me up completely. So that's where I am.
Okay. Final thoughts.
No, I always loved being on here. I was so excited to share this with you guys, and I'm excited that we all loved it as much as I did. And like I said, it's just...
So how is it worse than
Hold on, we didn't love it?
I mean, it's okay.
I'm so glad everyone is obsessed with my fragrance.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you took a picture.
And that is why we're friends.
No. No, this is always a fun experience. I'm happy to come on. And I feel like I'm always excited when I do come on what I want to bring here. I feel like, I've brought a couple on, but I do love that when I come on here, my story is always about traveling. Like, I've either bought it when I was somewhere, not to say that they don't sell it here.
The last one was when you were with D, I believe, right? You went to go see her.
She went to go see me, and we all brought
Love Shack Fancy.
Yeah. That's our joint.
Love Shack Fancy,
We all brought that one.
After I was like, let's go to this store and let's look around.
Yeah.
And then they liked what I liked.
No, don't do that. I like the skirt in the window.
The skirt in the window?
And it was $500. And that's what we was like, let's
we're not even gonna go on that Love Shack Fancy.
Okay, all right.
But no, we all loved. Yeah, I did. I bought it.
This was close to comments.
It was travel. It was travel.
In Bay. I was trying to say, I was giving my thing, and Kareem reminded me. I was like, all of my scents that I bring on here revolve around travel.
I agree. Thank you for having me on this show.
You're welcome.
I hope you come to Austin.
Eventually we will, yeah.
He'll be there. I would say...
Get on my nerves.
What's next? We're gonna go to Atlanta with Jay. We're gonna go down there and party with her crazy.
We're gonna do Jay. I have people down there too. Yeah.
See, this is the problem. Kareem is just talking, but what he fails to realize is like, say less.
Say less. He doesn't understand. He doesn't understand when he says, "Let's do."
Say less.
We're doing it right. Furthermore, I do want to say I'm going to beat these two people. I forgot to mention in the beginning of the show.
I hope we're not talking about
how
I thought it was
how I beat my. Shout out to my partner Jay. Hey boo, I love you. Okay, how we beat these two people and they just don't want to play us anymore because we're so great. He actually quit the last time I was here, he was like, I'm done. And he left. That's all I have to say.
Oh,
Drops
wow.
mic. We're still waiting.
That actually did not happen.
Honestly,
That did not happen. There was a
I
whole.
don't even want to pull.
Yeah, there was a whole altercation.
The picture of me and Kareem, and we're like,
Yes.
winners.
We were
It literally
insane.
happened
Not
that
for
night.
Thanksgiving.
The day before Thanksgiving,
No.
game night in my house. We actually have it.
I want to see this picture because that's a lot. Jay, you hear this?
What
You hear this?
happens is the same thing that happens with Nigel. We'll win like 3-4 games. He'll win the last game, and that's the only game he
Nigel,
remembers.
are we trying to?
And then he's like walking away like a
You know
winner.
what? Let me just.
Nigel, do you want to partner with me?
I will partner with you. Let me just.
Okay,
close
we
out
can
the-
take this down.
Okay, we can. But let me just get my segment
I'm
in before
tired
we,
of this.
so we can
Look
end
who's
this
not
podcast.
worried at all.
It's,
At all.
Not at all.
You know
At
what?
all.
No,
But
look,
final
hold on, first of all, hold on. So hold on. Don't act like this one's not worried because this one gets emotional over a conversation and gets up and be like, you ain't gonna talk. You know what? Let me just talk about the podcast. Let me just
First of all, ain't nobody ever said I done got up and clapped. Now when I get up and flip a table, when I cuss everybody out at the table, absolutely. But ain't nobody thought that I got that emotional where it was a sad type of moment. Everybody
no one said it was
get
sad.
the fuck out my face.
I mean,
let's be clear on that. It ain't never been. It ain't never been where I'm sad about it. I ain't never been sad about no damn car game.
They're both sore losers.
All right.
They're both sore losers.
Okay, let me just.
Kareem.
Hey, look, as always.
I thought we were ending it.
Stop. I got it in here.
Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right, go ahead.
Look, I like to thank everybody.
He the one that started it, and now he's saying stop. But
Did you see that? Did you see that?
Look, I like to thank everybody that always tunes into us. Like, watch us, enjoy us, comment on us, and just give us criticism. Hey, love, hate, everything. Tell us ways we can improve. I appreciate you. Like, subscribe, and just share. Thank you for spending time with us. And I'm gonna hand it over to Kareem because the mastermind of this is him, and I'm just here to be a vessel to make sure this gets out to the world.
And that 1.5 Mason is hitting.
Yes, waiting for you.
this show should be called "Can We Drink Tequila?" because Nigel has got.
Hold on. I'm not giving more than I usually give.
I
But think I'm doing well.
Yeah. Thank you for spending your time. I know that last night was rough. Some people didn't go to bed before 5 o'clock in the morning. It was great to see you, old friends, your sister. Y'all, I don't like y'all house rules and Uno, but that's a whole different story. But thank you to everybody for watching, giving us your time, and we're gonna end the show. Peace.
Peace.